giving it to you. So I really don't see it. How's okay. Which number is this? Walked all the way to the airport and then followed the road, walked to the beach. Center. Center. It's very nice. Oh, sorry. This is me saying bye-bye to Faro. That's always nice. We didn't take it.
Yeah, exactly, complete.
Yeah. Maybe the taste is different,
This is different.
and maybe the sauce is different.
Is it peanut sauce?
I don't know.
Take one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bring this.
Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Ela não tinha subido, motherfucker. Aí ela já tá doido. Taxista, cara, tens que atender. Não dá pra falhar, mas
Philippine iced tea.